Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for Pisces. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. A link to the site is in the description. Land, lin, lean, lon, lun, loon, loan, anything like that. Pisces, you just got to stop lying or admit that your family members and friends are certified liars. Williams. The energy is getting more and more uncomfortable because this person just doesn't want to admit that they're a liar. You know, they lied to be able to bring attention back to themselves. They seem like they're lying on somebody who's deceased or somebody who's unavailable to speak for themselves in some type of way. So it's like, why won't you let me talk to him? Why can't I just ask him or her myself? Why can't I talk to them myself? Or why can't I just go to the source? And then this person is just going to start telling all of these lies to be able to prevent people from going to the person or the people that has the ability to give them the truth. Okay, even if this is like with spiritual guidance, like a tarot reader or something, this person is a fraud. And they don't want people to go do business with anyone else because then they'll discover that they're a fraudulent spiritualist, a fraudulent tarot reader. They'll find out that they're just pretending to know details and information that they really don't know. Like they really robbing people out their money. Okay. This is a fake tarot reader. And they're in a place to where they're trying to convince everybody that they're real. They're trying to convince everybody to kind of like work with them, do business with them. But this person is in a place to where they only became like a spiritualist or tarot reader or some type of something like this to be competitive. And now people are starting to see like, you really are a weirdo. Like, you really are a weirdo. Yeah, they are a whole weirdo. And they literally just started trying to take on someone's persona, personality, identity, career, and presented themselves to the world under this fake identity while still acting like a friend, a customer, a client, or being friendly with the person who they trying to destiny swap with. So it's like you smiling in my face while trying to steal my customers and clients. That's what's happening here. Smiling in somebody's face, but yet trying to take on their identity, their persona, their image, their intellectual property at the same time. Their customers, their clients, they man, they woman at the same time. So it's like, what? You doing business with somebody and then you got the nerve to try to become that yourself? You get what I'm saying? Like, if you're a tarot reader, somebody was booking tarot readings with you and then they tried to become a tarot reader themselves, but while stealing your customers and clients or bad mouthing you. So your customers and clients would patron their brand or business over yours. You get what I'm saying? Or you're doing this, Pisces. You're watching somebody do this. They dirty macking for an opportunity, for a relationship, for a connection, or in business. And it's not working out in the way that they're expecting it to because Mariah's, that's what I'm hearing. Friends, because they're a fraud. They became a tarot reader because somebody else was a tarot reader and they were inspired by this person or spiritual or started acting godly or started following some type of religion, some type of, you know what I mean? Join some type of like organization group because somebody else was doing this. It's like moved into a neighborhood, whatever this is, because somebody else lived there. All they're doing is following in somebody's footsteps. Like they see others as like goals, life goals, or like as somebody that they idolize. So it's like they want to be just like this individual. They want to look just like this individual. They want to feel just like this individual. And it's gotten to a point to where it's like my own peer or my own client, my own customer is taking on my identity, my persona. Somebody that follows me on social media is taking on my persona, my image, my identity, and it's noticeable. So it's like, what are we going to do about this? Let God expose it. DT, DD, anything like that. They took on somebody's entire identity. And now they're in a place to where they're getting angry because everybody is seeing that for exactly what it is. Korea. Like, oh my gosh, like, oh, that Beyoncé poem, to where she was like, I can wear her skin. Her teeth will be confetti. Like, whatever that shit is, that's what this person was doing, is destiny swapping. It's like they literally are trying to wear somebody else's skin to be able to attract love, likes, attention, validation, and money to themselves. Tylisha, but everybody is seeing this for exactly what it is. Like, you really was a fan of such and such, and then you thought that you could take on such and such identity and then shame them or belittle them, throw them under the bus, blackball them, isolate them, shut them out. When you wouldn't be doing what you doing unless you copied off of such and such. You wouldn't be living how you living unless you or you're only living how you're living because you're inspired by such and such. I keep hearing that's your cousin. That's your cousin. Yes, and they're copying like fucking crazy. Trying to do the same things, trying to look the same way, trying to wear their hair and nails and, you feel me, piercings and tattoos and everything else the same way, like whatever this is. Yes. Yes. Like, you became a tarot reader because you saw one of your family members' friends, or you were patroning the brand of a tarot reader or something like that. So you try to pretend that you had these same spiritual abilities. You was following a tarot reader or somebody spiritual on social media. So you start trying to pretend that you were spiritual or intelligent too. Like, that's what happened here. And now they're in a place where they just look like a fraud and they still are lying. They're still lying. And everybody's like, look at them. They still lying. Look at him. Look at her. She's still lying. Like, they still lying. Like, you look like a whole fraud, a whole want to be a whole copycat, bro. And lying is just making this situation even worse. It's just making it worse and worse and worse and worse. Because it's like they picking up the lingo. They picking up the mannerisms. You get what I'm trying to say? It's like this content, this intellectual property, these hobbies, these interests, all of this shit is fraudulent. Like, all of a sudden now you into this and now you into that. But who put you on? Why are you interested in these things? Why are you moving like that, walking like that, talking like that, dressing like that? Who inspired you to do that? Yeezy taught me. But the thing is, they don't want to admit that. They do not want to admit that their whole style is bitten. You hear me? They whole identity was bitten off of somebody else's real life and real reality, real existence. So it's just like, please, like, Tana, anything like that, like, tell the truth. Like, this is not the real you. This is not the real them. They stole somebody's persona, somebody's identity, somebody's image for social media, and now they in a place to where they salty because they gotta end it. Like, this is not you. That's not the real you. Or you're not really good at what you do. You only saying this and doing that and wearing this and wearing that. And you feel me, pretending that you know how to do this and know how to do that because such and such does that. Such and such says that. Such and such wears that. Such and such lives like that. Such and such looks like that. Yes, they're a wannabe. This is a whole fraud. Tony's. Like, this is a whole fraud. So now they trying to pretend like they super healthy or, like I said, super spiritual or super religious or whatever this is. But they stole somebody's identity to be able to portray themselves as this individual. And it's just like, wow, vision is what I'm hearing. Vision. Like, please, like, you trying to act like you this and you that because one of your peers that you idolize or admire in such a crazy way is exactly what you're trying to pretend to be, but you hating on this person now that you think that you got enough of their persona. You get what I'm saying? Like, you see how they dress, you see how they walk, you see how they talk, you see how they style their hair, you see how they wear their nails, you see their hobbies, you see their interests, and now you think that you done learned enough about this person's identity that you can start taking it on for yourself and pretending to be that. You think you know enough about this game or this field or whatever this is that you can try to blackball this person, but you don't want nobody to go fool with them because you're a hater. And you know this is the person that inspired you. Or this person that you attached to, they know this is the person that inspired them to be everything that they're being. Everything that they're pretending to be. Okay? Tanisha, Tamisha, Tonisha. And they don't want anybody to see that. But the more that they hate, the more obvious it's becoming. Jazz? Anything like that. Like, you are a hater. You're a hater. You're pretending to be something that you aren't. And you're not even good at what you're pretending to be. So you just need to give it up, bro. Stop hating. Stop hating. You was a customer too. Still want to be a customer, but you can't. Because you're trying to copy me and take on my persona. Take on my identity. Take on my life, nigga. Take on my customers, my clients. And guess what? They not fucking with you. Because they know my work is better. And you know that too, don't you? Like, fuck out of here trying to blackball people or ostracize people or badmouth people in any type of way because you a whack ass tarot reader. Because you a whack ass person in general. Because you're a fraud. Like, that's all this is. Like, you want to be something that you aren't. Pretending to be something that you aren't because you're inspired by somebody that you know to do everything that you're doing. And you weak as hell at doing it. So why don't you refer these people to your tarot reader, nigga?
Why don't you refer these people to your pastor, to the person that gives you advice, to the person that helps you out, to the person that taught you the game, to the person you're influenced by? Why don't you refer them to them instead of you trying to take their customers and clients for yourself? Like, you're not good at what you do, and you know you're not good at what you do. And hating on somebody that's great at what they do is not about to get you there at all. So just admit that you don't know what you're doing, big dog. You don't know what you're doing, and admit that you're inspired to do what you're doing by the same person that you've been hating on. Bree is what I'm hearing. Thank you so much. Benny, Banny, Bonnie, Boney, Boone, Ben, Bon, Bone, anything like that. This is a lame. Like, they hating on the same person that they inspired by. Like, bitch, all these bitches is my sons, but the sons is trying to like turn on a mother or father. You hear me? And it's like, please, like, y'all bitches is all customers, clients, patients, followers, subscribers, listeners, whatever this is, and don't want to admit that this is where you got all your juice from, nigga. Give it back. You got to give it back. It's a wrap. Find your own identity. Thank you so much.